wolf.
Oh
But
man,
but
but you didn't.
I did. I did. They would have known. I'd have been in big
I
trouble.
went in there one time, and I don't know how you feel when you go in those things, but it's always kind of warm in there, and the
Oh,
air is really
yeah,
stagnant.
yeah.
And I fell asleep, and I was awakened by the voice.
Beep,
No,
beep,
no, no,
beep.
no. It's the voice and the thing. It's like a male voice comes on. And goes, I can't remember if it said, "Please press the button when you hear the noise," or I think it said. I think it said this. It said, "Please take your finger off the button." I think I just fell asleep and pressed the button and just was out.
Oh, that's funny. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So, well, and the other part of the 1 year in the grave is I celebrated my 40th birthday last week.
Oh my God, you're old.
Oh, dude, yeah. So I figure I'm about halfway done. I'm halfway. I got one foot in the grave. So I
We
probably
should
be
have done
long.
that. We should have done a Lenny birthday show.
Yeah, I thought about that, but that would have been too self-aggrandizing, kind of.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be enjoyable.
It was gonna be too self.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I
Self-serving.
self-serving. For me, a whole show dedicated. Let's chronicle my life.
Well, Lenny, we just ran out of other subjects, so
Right, right. I start my autobiography with I was born at a very early age,
I think
and go
I
from
think that's
there.
been stolen.
Our
Yeah,
first memories.
or a dark, warm, dark tunnel.
Yeah,
The doctor is staring at me.
who's this man? Put me back.
Oh, that's good
So
stuff.
yeah, so I had a good birthday. I was down in Florida.
Did you get any presents? Any homemade presents from the kids?
No homemade presents. No,
Oh,
I got a.
cards?
Actually, I got cards. I got
Homemade cards, though.
no, no,
Oh, really?
no.
That's what they're supposed to do.
They're freaking children.
I
They
know.
can't-
That's why they make them because they can't. They don't have any money.
Oh well. Anyway, so I got I got a couple things. I got a cool little bobblehead doll, a Joey Ramone from the Ramones.
Yep. Yep.
I've got I got this I got this Iron Maiden Eddie figurine, and I got
A lot of figurines, huh?
yeah, figurines, yeah. And I got a cool little remote control helicopter.
Oh, the
Is
one
it-
from like Sharper Image.
It's the tiny one. Yeah, it's one of
Yeah,
those.
that's pretty cool.
Dude, it's crazy. Now I didn't. The house in Florida is got a lot of trees in it. So the first thing I did was get it stuck in the tree.
Wait a minute, it's got trees in the house.
No, dude, I can't control it in the house. I needed to get some.
Well,
you
they
know,
fly
get
it
some.
inside the store. I mean, so
Well, I know,
yeah, okay,
but I
okay,
got
okay.
I
So
got
you're outside flying it. Yeah,
ceiling fans, ceiling fans. It's
yeah, all right.
it's running stuff. It's like full speed.
Yeah, I
So
get
I take it outside. First thing I do is get it
Fine.
stuck in a tree. Then
Yeah.
it gets stuck on the roof, and
How'd you
so
get it down.
so I put it away.
Yeah,
Huh? I put one of the children on the roof,
good job, good job.
and yeah, and then he tossed it down to me, and
The younger
he-
one, I hope,
he-
because their skull is still soft. In case they fall.
it was the older one, and he was like, at first he was like nervous. I said, "Come on down," and he was like kind of nervous standing up there,
Mhm.
and so it's like, sit down and you can jump to my hands. It's it's a small
Yeah, yeah.
edge, and it was actually over the carport, and instead of like sitting down and just like jumping, he like jumps.
Running jump, running leap.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. Behind me is like it's like a lawn chair or like something behind me.
A cactus.
Dude, really, it was like
You almost
that
dropped
moment
him.
where, like I'm gonna go backwards and he's gonna just sail over my head.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna hit the back of my head and he's gonna whatever. But luckily I caught him and did not
Oh, my goodness.
did not make his sister only sibling.
Well, you only do that once, so
You only did that once.
you only drop him once anyway.
Yeah. Then they learn their lesson. Funny thing is, Annika's birthday was 3 days later
Okay.
from my birthday. So we had her birthday, and that was a bigger deal, It was the kids, and so she she heard her mother call me Leonard, right?
Oh, they didn't know.
Well, not that she didn't know, but she like kind of clued in, like my reaction when I get called Leonard, is different than when the kids call me Lenny, right? And
Oh, really?
they just just with the kids and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
And but she picks up on this little kid is like crazy smart. I mean, her language skills are like, man, just like off the chart. Uh, and so I took something away from her, like in the car or something because I needed her to do something, right?
Leonard.
She's no. This is what she said. You better listen to me, Leonard. She's two. She just turned two, and she's like, she said it with conviction too. And I was like, "Don't you call me Leonard?" And she said, "Leonard."
That's funny.
Oh my gosh, it's hysterical.
That's
And then
funny stuff.
and then it kind of she kind of picked up on like my reaction like to things because she was kidding around with me. She'll say, "You're a bad guy." I'll be like, "What? What are you talking about? I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good guy." And she'll just point and say, "Bad guy," and obviously just to get me spun up,
She knows how to push your buttons.
Oh yeah, she does. I said that's unjustified. You're hurting my feelings. I was like,
Give her a whipping. That'll.
have no idea. Yeah, you don't even know why you're saying that. You're using words you don't even understand.
That's right.
Yeah. But it was just funny. She's really amazing. She's pretty bright. Her brother's smart too, but her just language is like come along like it's like exploding. Her vocabulary is ridiculous.
Wow, that's good.
And yeah, and it's fun. We had her birthday party, and her mom is doing this thing where they have their birthday on their birthday, and then they have a birthday party a couple days later on the weekend.
Right.
And it's like what? That's like they do it twice.
Well, 'cause you can't make them wait for their presents, and you can't give them presents without cake and ice cream. But you can't make them. You can't have a party on the weekday because it's not convenient for all the little friends and everything. So you have to have a party on the weekend. Yeah.
It's so demanding.
This is what you have to look forward to when you grow up, Lenny.
Yeah, exactly. I never had that.
No. Back in the old day, you didn't get that.
No, I had my birthday on a Tuesday afternoon,
And you usually
that was later on that night.
And you may. I think I may have had one or two parties growing up, birthday parties. I never had a birthday party.
I didn't either.
Yeah, you just didn't do that. You got presents and from your family and stuff. And you might have a friend give you a present or whatever, but you didn't have like this party with the Chuck E. Cheese and all that crap.
Yeah, no. We went to Gator Fred's, who's it's kind of a it's
poor cousin of Chuck E. Cheese.
he's a gator. But the thing is with Gator Fred's is that it's a no video games. It's like
Well, that's fun.
kid stuff. No, but there's like they got like 6 or 7 like different bounce houses and
Gay.
and like little just play areas with like things for kids to dress up, things for kids to like
Boring.
pretend to shop.
Pretend to shop.
Oh, dude.
What?
Annika loved it, dude. She loves it.
Gosh.
And oh yeah, the kids love it and all sorts of stuff like that. And they were running around bouncing and Annika followed her brother into the big bounce thing where you do a lot of climbing. She went over to the first climb really good on her own, but then she got trapped in the back.
Well, the parent has to go in and rescue.
Actually, one of the workers.
Wow.
Did. I mean,
Did they have the station where you have to show they give you like a stamp when you go in? You have to show your stamp in order to take your kids out.
I think there's a
Or some sort of wristband system.
That idea, yeah, it was a wristband. Yeah, it was a wristband.
I don't know if they check to make sure you take your kids, or if it's just so you don't take other people's kids.
I'm not sure because there was. I don't know. They didn't seem to be really like cued in on that.
I could see a lot of parents just dropping them off and just slipping out of there.
Right, making their way.
So find yourself some new parents.
So you are now an orphan.
Go with those kids.
Hopefully, the closed circuit camera did not catch my face. So on Saturday there was a party for one of Soren's friends, and that was held at the Y. And there was I was like, oh, this is going to be boring.
I've heard that's a fun place to stay.
It is, but but it's not like my Y.
Uh-huh.
This had a really nice kids area to play.
Mm-hmm.
With the splashing and it was like they had like a jungle gym in the water kind of thing with the slide and the climbing and the pirate ship sort of thing, right? And so and the water only went up like to waist-ish deep,
Right.
And so it's lots of fun for the kids to play in and urinate in, obviously. So, one of his friends was there, and we were playing. We'd been playing. Soren and Annika and I have been playing Black Widow Spider, right? I pretend to be a Black Widow, and I like get him, right, and chase him. And then I was in the water, and I was pretending to be an alligator, and I was chasing him and getting him. And Soren had a friend come over, and Soren says, "Let's play Black Widow Spider."
Sandusky.
Oh, jeez. So I'm like, let's play. He's like, let's play Black Widow Spider, and his friend's like, no Black Widow Spider. And so I said, okay, how about alligator? He's like, no alligator. And I'm like, well, what would you like to play? He's like, ladybugs. What?
He's not going to be getting a Chick-fil-A.
They're pests. But apparently, Deborah talked to his parents about it. He's like, yeah, he's afraid of ladybugs too. So, but it's just, dude, it made me laugh, and I was nice. I was nice to him. I didn't force him to,
Well, I'll tell you a weird story about.
I didn't put him in the washing machine.
I'll tell you a weird story about ladybugs. When I as a kid, most of my life, if I saw a ladybug, it was like one ladybug, right?
Right. Good luck.
One time I was at my sister's house, and she lives in an older farmhouse, like 1800s old, pretty old, maybe late 1700s, really old. But during the summer, every year, they would have ladybugs, like thousands of them,
swarm
come into the house, like through windows and everything. Uh-huh. And I thought, oh my god, what kind of place is this? You got all these. First of all, where do all these ladybugs come from? And they're all in their house. And then I had my house in Connecticut, and during the summertime, sure enough, the ladybugs would come up to the windows and get in, and they would mostly happen around Jack's room, where they would go up at like nighttime. During the day when the sun was out, they'd kind of go everywhere. But at night when it got cold, they would all clump into like one corner of the room. So there'd be a big blob of ladybugs. And it was
the hottest spot, right?
It was kind of frightening. That not that ladybugs by themselves are frightening, but when there's thousands of them, it's disturbing. Very weird. So
scary.
Maybe that's what happened to this kid. He's got ladybugs in his room, scaring him to death.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you one thing: we had no aphids. No aphids.
No aphids.
No
good,
aphids.
Good job.
That's right.
Ladybugs. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was funny, dude. That just made me laugh so hard. I could. No Black Widow. No alligator. What would you like to play?
A ladybug.
Ladybugs. Okay.
Ready. Wow.
He said something. I said, "Well, what do ladybugs do? They tickle." Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
You want to call, Child Protective Services and have that investigated a little bit.
He needs to be taken from that home.
Yeah, have that checked out. Boy, oh boy.
He needs an ass whipping quick.
Now you mentioned you drove down to Florida. Is that right?
Oh yeah. Well, so it started off. I was thinking, TSA. I'm anti-TSA. I'm not gonna let them touch my junk anymore. I'm gonna stand up. But truth be told, I couldn't find a good deal on it, and
really?
I waited too long to
down
get
to
it.
Florida?
Oh, dude, yeah. Freaking prices are stupid.
That's weird. Now, what day did you go down there?
My birthday.
What day was that?
Monday, 23rd.
23rd. Okay, because I was thinking we may have passed each other because I was driving Jack up to North Carolina. I don't remember what day it was. I think it was.
No, I talked to you
Tuesday.
that day. I talked to you that day, remember?
That's the day you talked to me? I was driving. Oh, that's right. I was driving back from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Where were you?
I was at home.
Oh, you hadn't left yet.
No, I hadn't left.
Okay.
I think that was probably...
because we could have maybe met up at the Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Lunch. I went by I saw the sign. I was going to take pictures.
You saw it. Yeah, right
I
on.
take pictures and stuff.
Actually, I took that exit this time because I was trying to get some